People are dying from a listeria outbreak in deli meats, and you can probably expect more stories like this if Donald Trump wins a second term. If there was one thing Trump sure loved in his first go-around, it was deregulating stuff. So in September 2019, the Trump administration made a rule that reduced the number of U.S. Department of Agriculture line inspectors at meat processing plants and replaced them with factory workers. In other words, he basically allowed the big food corporations to police themselves. Please let that sink in. That would be the equivalent of allowing and trusting a New York City landlord to tell the state that the living conditions are acceptable when Remy and his family have been living in your kitchen and walls. It's unacceptable. The regulatory change also approved faster line speeds for pork and poultry, which may kill animals faster but makes inspecting more difficult. At the time, Agriculture Secretary Sonny Perdue said the change would ensure food safety while eliminating outdated rules and allowing for companies to innovate. Meanwhile, consumer advocates feared that by prioritizing industry profits over public health, factory workers would miss critical signs of contamination and disease. And now look at where we are. At least 8 people are dead and more than 50 others have been hospitalized due to deli meat. Deli meat. In short, while it's impossible to say Trump's 5-year-old policy actions are directly to blame, keep in mind that AG department inspectors found mold, mildew, and insects at the plant the outbreak was traced back to. A lot of went down during Trump's administration, and when people reacted accordingly to it, they were called dramatic. But now that there's this fear behind dying by simply enjoying a sandwich, one has to ask themselves, were they dramatic or were they just right all along?